Hi everyone, I'm so excited to see you here today because, soulmate readings are always excited readings, at least for me. I wish for you also if you're here. So, this was one of the requests that you leave me in comments. And yes, I accept requests. Please leave them in the comment section under any video. And I also wanted to tell you that I opened my Etsy shop. So, my personal readings are available right now. And another very important message for today is that I'm so glad that you are here with me. I'm still a small YouTube channel, so your comment makes me feel so good. I understand that my works actually help people, and like my heart just singing from it. So yeah, I'll be really glad if you will communicate with me in comments and just tell me what was insightful for you, what resonated with you. And right now I'm answering absolutely every comment. So let's try to build a new, cute, and kind community here together. Please take your part in it. And today we have 4 groups to choose from. And today we have a very beautiful cup and puerti. Wait a second. Look at the color of this cup. It's so beautiful. And I wish that this beautiful puerti will help me to read your cards better. And also, I have this obsidian wand, 2 defense energies that I am going to read today, and to defend my own energy. So information that we're going to check today, energies that we are going to look on, should be very clear, and they should resonate in you deeply if you will listen carefully to your intuition before choosing the group. You can choose it, of course, based on absolutely any trait that you will find interesting. So for group 1, we have today this beautiful, stunning Empress card with this pink quartz, rose quartz moon. For group number 2, we have this beautiful, funky Fool with this lepidolite moon. Group 3 today have the Hierophant card and this opalite moon. And group 4 has King of Swords and this howlite moon. I just love how beautiful those stars are on every card. So as always, you can pause the video here if you still didn't decide what group is most interesting for you. And we are going to start from the group 1 right now. Welcome group 1, you decided to choose the Empress card and this rose quartz moon. So from the Empress card, I already can tell you that your future soulmate, your next soulmate that you're going to meet in your life, would be a person that would take a good care of you. They would be very nurturing, and they would have this, parental type of personality, person who always take care of those who they love. And this would be a huge relief for you, because I feel from this group that sometimes you take too much on yourself, and this person, their care, suddenly will show you that you should, sometimes you can just relax, and sometimes you can ask for help others, and they will be really glad to help you. So it would feels like taking weight out of your shoulders. And in the beginning of this reading, I want to look at their personality traits mostly. However, I decided to make this reading open to my intuition, so I will read. Our main purpose for this reading is soulmate appearance, but if I will read energies about their personality, I will just read them. And also in the end of the reading, we will have my handmade cards with concrete traits, visual traits and personality traits that I created. So let's see what we have in these Astro cards. I love them so much. Oh, they're so beautiful. Oh my god. So what is the group 1 next soulmate appearance, first of all, maybe their personality. Sorry, I'm laughing. We have Ascendant card. I'm laughing just because I had this card when I was doing test run reading. I usually do like this. Yeah, it's just funny. Saturn with structure, Capricorn with achieve, Jupiter with abundance, and Libra with balance. Okay, yeah, I see that this would be a person who knows how to live their best life. They definitely would have beautiful home. They would know how to take care of their home. And also with the Saturn and structure and both Empress card, I see that this person is someone who learned how to create rules that will help them in their life. And they have strict and beautiful boundaries in their relationships because they went through some shit in their life where they were too overcaring, and that helped them to become more structured, and that helped them to realize that true love cannot exist without, as I said, adequate boundaries. This person can have ascendant Capricorn or Libra, and also Sagittarius, Pisces, and Aquarius. Also, I feel the importance for this person to be beautiful, to be seen by others, because we have this ascendant here, and also both with Libra and Jupiter, and also actually Empress. I see that this person is into their looks, into fashion. Their style is very abundant in a way that when they are near someone, in a way that absolutely every person who sees them think that they have means to look beautiful and expensive. With also, of course, Capricorn together with structure, you see with Saturn. Oh my God. I see that this person knows how to work. They are very loyal. Well, it's obvious this energy already went from the Empress card, of course. And sometimes they might be on a negative side about themselves. So when you will meet, they will still be learning how to fully appreciate themselves. Even when on the first sight, it looks like they are actually on the first sight, that's important, that they are actually perfect and there is no way they could judge themselves. However, they are sometimes really harsh on themselves. So maybe you will help them to realize how beautiful they are. They're really beautiful. I see that, again, their beauty is something that they made out of themselves. Their face, their body become more and more beautiful, the more and more they try to care about themselves. So when they started to open the love towards themselves, unconditional love, they become more beautiful. So maybe if you met them earlier, they would not be so beautiful for you. But I see here that you will meet at those times when they already step over some big misunderstanding with their own self-esteem, and taking care of themselves, understanding that they should be their first priority, really help them to glow up. And let's use our tarot and oracle cards. Today we have many different beautiful decks, just because I wanted to have this reading as diverse as possible. But then on the other side, if we use so many decks, there could be repeating messages that might be important. And first goes our corrupted tarot, which is important because, shadow aspects are part of absolutely every personality. But of course, as I said, first of all, I'm going to focus on their looks, their image. And first card we have Six of Cups. Interesting. Next, we are using the Children of Letha deck. I love my decks so much. They're all really, really beautiful. As a Taurus, I know what is beautiful. The Hierophant, and it looks so good, and it actually, it just fits with everything that I said about their personality. Next, we have the Prism Oracle. With stop and first chakra, and surrender and seventh chakra. This is the Star Seeker deck. The Hanged One. The Manga Tarot. Ace of Pentacles. Overall, your person has this more earthy vibe. I just feel it from all those cards. Even if they already can have a lot of air replacements, but their looks, how they look, their appearance is more like grounded appearance. You just see how they're confident and connected to earth when you look at them. They might look, or they might like, again, natural colors and natural clothings. Of course, green, brown, all those types of colors and materials. The Wild Unknown Animal deck, Animal Oracle. Bat. The Chakra Oracle. Positive energy with third chakra. Please don't look on this red color. I know it's strange. And the last one in our variety of decks today is the Boring Tarot. Oh, and we have two cards that didn't... Okay, I'll try to do something. Okay, we have the High Priestess and the Fool. Now I need to do something so it will look good. I decided to stick with my plan, and look how beautiful it is. It should be a heart, you see? It's a heart. And this card we will put here, or yeah, it would be just in my hand somewhere. Or we can put it above the Empress, actually. I just thought, yeah, why not? Because we already know that your person has the Empress vibes, right? And it's also important that now we have this positive energy right in the middle of our reading. So what I can say, your next soulmate is definitely a sunshine. When they come to a group of friends, everyone starts to laugh and smile. They express this fiery, positive energy out of them. And also because it is connected to the third chakra, right? I see here very good and deep work on their third chakra, on their willpower. Saturn with structure also tell about this. Like, they had to learn about their personal powers, and they had to learn how to be, first of all, strict towards themselves. But then on the other side, this allowed them to tap into their personal powers and now they are accepting the fact that they are a sunshine. I also feel Leo energy from this person, just because of the sunshine, you know. With the bad card here, I can see that they might love night. They might be an owl, and they might sleep really, really small amount of hours every night. Maybe it can be connected to their work and again to their ideas and ideals. What is important? They know how to work hard and they know how to earn money. With Ace of Coins and Abundance and Jupiter here, as I said, they look expensive. And it could be the fact that they actually spend a lot of money on their clothes, on their looks, on their hair, for example, or other things. Or it could be that they are really, really smart in how to work with their money, and they might not spend a lot of them, but every time they look very neat and beautiful and expensive. And also they know how to take care, as I said in the beginning of the reading, take care of their home and of their clothes also, as well of their body. With this Hangman, it gave me energy of athletes, someone who knows how to stretch their body, how to use their body for creating beauty with it. So it could be even dancer, for example, or like flying yoga vibes here. With Hierophant and, like as I said, huge earth energy here happening, and they had to learn how to ground themselves because of their attachment style, which could be anxious type. At least sometimes they experience these problems with attachment. I judge by the 6 of cups. You see here the person is grieving. Maybe they lost someone. So I see that before they used to attach so much, and they used to put so much expectations on people who were interested for them. And of course, you know, like over attachment is never the right thing, and these had like negative consequences for their not only relationship understanding, yes, but also for their self-esteem. So but then they realized that they have to ground themselves, and that actually helped them. However, I believe that you will have these heart-to-heart conversations where they will open their heart and show you that they have some problems with understanding what is right and what is wrong in relationships. However, as I said, they already decided to choose themselves before they would meet you. So you will see huge progress in what they did and how they actually developed their understanding of relationships and their self-esteem in relationships and their boundaries. So you would be a person who will literally say it out loud, and you will point them and show them how amazing they are in this aspect, how deep they worked over those things. And this would be this would be so sweet, because like you know how you can understand everything about yourself, but another person outside telling this to you, and you understand that it's not only your thoughts, it's truth that other people see. Those cards I read as their like core energy here. And this interesting that we have the Stop card and the Fool. While Fool usually means the leap of faith, so it actually gives us a suggestion that go forward, don't be scared, it's okay even if you don't know what will happen later. But then we have this card Stop. So I feel like your soulmate has this personality where it's really difficult for them to decide. They always like, before they accept one concrete decision, they will think about it and overthink about it a lot. But then on the other side, this Popes, sorry, it's like High Priestess, High Priestess and Surrender, I see that they, after they learn how to ground themselves, these automatically started to increase their intuition because chattering that happened in their head started to tone down, and that helped intuition to be more loud. And they started to realize that you do not need always to think and overthink, and sometimes you have to do decisions only out of your intuition, because all facts tell you one thing, but you literally feel that that's the wrong thing. You need to choose another one. And I see that they really going onto this stage of understanding. I don't really feel huge like spiritual energy from this person. However, I more see that they, you know, they are spiritual in a way that they live in a spiritual way. Maybe they don't pray, maybe then they don't meditate, but they just their understanding and analyzing of what works best for them. For example, they might see and mention that after they walk outside, grounding, right, or run outside, it really helps to tone down their fog in the brain. So they just do those actions, and they don't realize that it is a grounding actions, but they just use them because they work, you see. So maybe if you are a more spiritual person, you will help them to kind of increase their vocabulary and learn that they can go deeper in it. I see that this person is really interested in their world around them. They have this energy of traveler, person who wants to see more and who wants to experience more. They can love absolutely different types of food. Today Chinese, tomorrow Russian, and after tomorrow, like, I don't know, molecular because, you know, my gosh, I have no idea how to say this word. You know, when they do this extremely strange things with food, like, for example, candies with borscht, or like liquid salad, something like this. So they have this deep, wait, what is this word? I need to translate it. Yeah, so gourmet vibes, you know, person who likes sometimes spend a little more or a lot more money for something unique and precious. And the same thing goes with everything in their life, not only with food, with decorations for their home, or with sometimes maybe self-care products or self-care actions, like expensive massage therapy or something like this. They might have light color of their hair, because we can see here 2 cards and even 3 cards with light hair, and actually only maybe 1 with dark. And of course it could be the natural color or not natural dyed hair. But, you know, I feel from your person more like, as I said, natural vibe. Maybe they do not really love to have extremely bright colors in their clothes, and they love to be more on the toned down side. But then on the other side, as I said, their clothes are expensive and beautiful, and they know how to make beautiful look together with, I see that your person would love to have jewelry, and it depends on their gender and preferences, but at least some pieces of jewelry they would love to use. And I also actually see red hair here, because they love to eat, They love their body and they take a good care of their body. They could have either bigger type of body, more like on the muscular side, or of course they can be thinner but then flexible, because I already told you that there are some vibes of flexibility here. And I just suddenly thought that in the beginning of the reading I said that they might have Aquarius ascendant. So for some of you, there would be a part, you know what I said about bright colors and all this stuff? Well, if they have Aquarius ascendant, it could be that they have really quirky style. Very quirky is the best word, you know? It's like they could create their own style, collected from many, many different other styles. But what is important, everything that they do with it looks really cool. Even if you are not into this type of style, still you won't be able to say that you don't like it, because person just understands their visuals and person understands how to make them work in the most beautiful way. You know, they are deep into those little things, as for example, what kind of colors looks better with their skin, what jewelry like help them to enhance their view. And also I feel this energy that, again, for one and pretty big part of you, to be honest, this person would not have only one style. Like every day they could literally look as a really absolutely different person. Today they have all black, tomorrow they have all like pastel colors, right? And like they would switch and change many things. Like two different groups we have here. Someone who is all natural and pretty like collected with their looks, and someone who change themselves very beautifully. Oh my god, I'm in love with your person. You know what? Let's look into our special cards with concrete traits. Oh, and also I continue repeating like earthy vibes and all this stuff, but then on the other side I just suddenly thought that they have Empress card as their significator, first of all. Then this Hierophant that literally looks like Taurus and all of this stuff, and Libra also, which just associated with me, with beauty for me. I just feel that your person is beautiful. They are beautiful. It's not like that they're cute. No. It's that they were born with it, you know. Okay, let's first look into their personality traits, some concrete words that we have for it. What we have for group 1. Spirit, please tell us about personality traits for their next soulmate. Okay, let's start looking. Noticeable. Well, it was absolutely obvious. Well, clingy. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It was what I was talking about, right? This parental type of personality where a person really cares, and they also love to be near, to communicate. They really need it in their life. Also resilient. This also really easy to see from your person, because they, as I said, went through some shit and they didn't break. They continue working on their stuff and they become stronger and stronger. They're also loyal. Of course, it was, again, really obvious with their personality and everything that we saw. Let's see what we else have. Blue color is for their let's take two, open and modest. Interesting. So blue color is for vibes, right? Purple color is for personality traits. Vibes means that when they come to a room, people can notice these things about them. Interesting. I believe that modest would be not about their visuals, definitely. It would be about their personality. So it would make them, you know, look really, again, even more expensive than only just their looks. Quiet. It's like they know when to be quiet and how to listen to other people. And two more. Cozy. Oh, I think, of course, they give this vibe with those who are close to them. And unpredictable. Yes, definitely. This is about their style. Do you remember that today they look all pink, tomorrow all black? Interesting. And what we have for their visual representation. Okay, let's take those. They are taller than you, or maybe they are taller than typical person from their gender, age, and race or ethnicity. They also have beautiful curves in their body and very cute. Or again, like cheeks. It's just a word, cheeks, right? It means that you will consider their cheek beautiful or cute, or maybe they are very, very slim. So their cheek are kind of slim type. It depends. The most important thing that you will love them. Or of course, it would be cute. Even no matter what is the type of the body for a person, cheek could be really cute. For example, I have pretty big cheeks. It doesn't matter what is my weight. Anyway, so movements. Yeah, that definitely this vibe of like Taurus or person who feel their body. Their movements look beautiful. And also unique. Chubby. Chubby cheeks, no. It's so cute. Oh my god. Sorry. It's just that my bias from Stray Kids has chubby cheeks, and I'm literally dying from them. So they have noticeable hips or thighs. They could be a dancer, as I said, right? Or any type of other athlete who has strong legs, or like, again, beautiful curves with their hips. It depends, again, of course, on the gender, on the sex and age and all of this. They're handsome, that is obvious. And they have very interesting eyes. Like for you, oh my god, you won't be able to stop looking at their eyes. Let's take more. I just want to look more into your person. Light eyes, particularly here, and again, it could be natural color, or they could wear lenses. Posture. So the way they stand, the way they walk, the way they move, right? They could have actually this denser past, right? They could dance in the past, and this is why they have such a good posture and such a beautiful body, and movements of their body are very cute. Just looking outside at my plants that are walking on my balcony, and the wind is so strong, I'm just afraid that I did the wrong thing. But then on the other side, when wind moves plants, it's kind of help them to grow stronger. Okay, fighting plants. Anyway, let's look a little more. Just a little bit more. What else we have, please? Maybe two. And they have full lips. Body, we know that their body is beautiful. Thank you so much. It was obvious already. It's not like only beautiful body, but again, it's your type, kinda. And it's important to mention that this reading is not only romantic reading. It could be your platonic soulmate, but still their body is so like it's beautiful for you. It's like your ideal type of body. Maybe if it's your platonic soulmate, it's that type of body that you want to have, you know. And the last one, hands. I believe that this type of person should have beautiful hands, because their hands is part of their personality in a way that they're so caring, you know. They know how to work with their hands. They know how to cook food. They know how to touch. They know how to defend. Like their hands are really, really important for them and for people who know them and love them. Okay, my group number 1. Oh, thank you so much for your energy. It was so cool to read it and to experience it. And, you know, I am so calm and I feel fulfilled from your reading. And your soulmate is someone that you really, really deserve for everything that you did in your life. Each time when you go through something and you learn how to be more adequate, more compassionate, remember that you you learn this through harsh ways, but it allows you to be closer and closer to this person, because to deserve this person, you have to be really developed in your life and your understanding of relationships. So maybe just a side suggestion for you. If you still don't think that you deserve someone like this, maybe it would be a good idea to work on your negative beliefs about relationships. Like, for example, you can write down a list of, again, as I said, negative beliefs. Like, relationships should always be like this, or my partner or my friend should never do like this. Like, anything that you think should be absolute truth. And then, of course, you can try to evaluate, does it work or not work for you? Does it make any inadequate boundaries for you? Maybe you don't see your soulmate because you are sure that you cannot be friends or romantic partners with Asian person, for example. Like, if you have those things inside, maybe you should work on them. And this would be it for your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment down below if you enjoyed this reading. As I said, I really love to communicate with you. And if you have any suggestions for future readings, you can also write them down. Please help me to promote my videos and to promote my channel. Only you can do it, because you are the viewer, and the viewer is the most important person for YouTube. So please subscribe, notification bell on, and of course likes and comments really help for algorithm to understand that my content is interesting for others. And I'm going to see you in the next readings. Bye. Hi, group 2. I'm so glad you're here. This is the full card and Lepidolite moon. And oh my god, I forgot to remove this pink moon. And yeah, let's enjoy your soulmate reading together. It was really nice to read the energy from the first group. I have big hopes for your group. So first of all, your main vibe of your person is that they are quirky. They are not like other girls or boys, or like not like other person. People, oh my god. Yeah, you see, like I'm so fun, like I have fun even starting your reading. They have this very exciting and like bright energy inside them, and they definitely have a huge amount of very interesting and sometimes it's really strange ideas, but these allow them to live their life on the fullest. I see here that because they are so different, maybe this is Aquarius vibes here. They experienced, unfortunately, huge discrimination earlier in their life and bullying, even. But it didn't broke them. Of course, they gained some traumas from it, but they were able to overcome those traumas and they were able to stay strong and to find a way how to accept their own uniqueness. And of course, we see here colors of trans flag colors here. So maybe your person would be a trans person, it depends. And of course, first of all, they have this, otherworldly vibe. They are just different. You know it. You will never meet someone like them just because they're so unique and so interested. And also, they have this vibe of trust to life. No matter how many times they got fucked up, they still continue trusting that their life is the best life that they ever had. And this vibe is so, for some of it might look like a naive vibe, but to be honest, it's actually a really, really wise position. So they're acting like this not because they are not really developed. They're acting like this exactly because their soul is so wise and their soul is louder than their mind and their traumas. And first, we're going to start from our astrological cards to look at their personality more. And we continue to tarot cards. However, I decided to make this reading open for my intuition. So if I'll pick any visual traits from absolutely any card, I will do it. Same thing goes with personality. And we will end up our reading with the handmade cards. It was for our first group chat card. Handmade cards for concrete traits as personality traits, as visual traits. Yeah. Let's begin. For group number 1, please, Spirit, tell me about their next soulmate. Who are they? How they look like? Okay, we have first card is Uranus with change. Uranus, I don't know why I say Uranus, because in Russian it's Uran, actually, yeah. Pluto with rebirth. I told you your person is like different. They are so different from others. Their life was not the easiest life, to be honest. They had to stand up for, as I said, their uniqueness. And also, it might be connected even to their sexuality, right? To their, as I said, gender. So they are a fighter for freedom. Even if they are, for example, cis woman, still, I feel here they have this deep core uniqueness that did not allow them to click with other people earlier in their life, because there are not so many people like them around the world. So they had to struggle a lot before they started to accept themselves. And yeah, they experienced maybe even big periods of depression because of this, and they could have some, as depression is already mental illness, right? It's just how it is. So they might have these complications in their life. However, that was their path that allowed them to become strong in a way that they understand that their uniqueness and their personal traits are valuable as personal traits of others, and they value themselves and others, and they fight for freedom and fight for rights for those who are like them, and they have this compassionate towards diversity. Right. And we have another Capricorn here, Capricorn vibe. Aquarius. Yeah, I'm so glad that, like, when my words and then cards, you know, like, why, love. And moon with perception. Okay, let's make it beautiful here. So definitely, like, your person is an old soul person. They do have spiritual and intuitive vibes and powers. They know about it, and they could be judged for exactly their magic for this part. As I said, they could be like this, like, woman or man, but then they had this magic inside them all this time, and this quirkiness, and like separated them from the society they were born in and they were raised in. So Uranus is about Aquarius, Moon is about Cancer. Also we have Capricorn here, and also we have a Fool, also Aquarius, if I'm not sure. Yes, Fool should be Aquarius. And Pluto is Scorpio. So they have this, first of all, unique vibe about their visuals, but then also this mystical vibe. They love to talk about death, they love to talk about afterlife, about things that not so much people interested in. And they even, you know, I feel this energy like they were raised in, for example, family of doctors, so from the childhood they saw those anatomical books, so it doesn't grow them. Like human body, going deep into some things like diseases, as mental as physical, they do not grow them. They are actually really interested in how human body and mind works, and they can talk about many things that other people won't be interested in. They were born to change. First of all, change themselves, and second, changing themselves, change vibe around them, and change society they live in. They do have this achievement. What's this word? Maybe complex. Maybe complex. You know, like. Because from the childhood they had to defend themselves and prove. First they had to prove others, after that they realized that they want to prove themselves, like this desire to achieve more and more, to become bigger, stronger, and like more influential around them. But then on the other side, this moon energy is really important for them. You know, this we see this word perception here on this card. So their main gift is the gift of perception. They can look at this world from many different perspectives. They have this ability to step into others' shoes, you know, kind of. They really feel other people on a deeper level, and they have this compassion. Again, their own path allowed them to learn how to be compassionate towards themselves, first of all. And of course, this opened a door to compassion to others. And this person definitely has really important mission on this earth. Like, we all have important mission, it's 100% truth, but they, as I said, they are this type of a leader who do not command others, but who was chosen by others because they're so, again, compassionate, and they are so tired from oppression of their kind. And it could be absolutely any kind, you know, like choose yours. I feel more vibes about their personality because it's so strong. So I believe that, as I said, Aquarius vibes are the strongest here, and that means that their visuals would really depend on their uniqueness. So, for example, if they are one ethnicity, they would definitely express this in their looks, their choice of clothes. They would be proud of who they are. If, again, they are one sex or gender, they would try to express it. Because they want, with their visuals, with their looks, they want to show who they are and that they are proud of their uniqueness. Let's look into your tarot cards. We have many different tarot decks today to kind of have interesting and different perspectives, because you know every deck gives their own vibes. And first deck that I'm going to use is the Character Tarot. I'm not intending to take more than one card. And we have the Emperor and Knight of Pentacles here. It's just because I have very beautiful spread and I need to have concrete amount of cards. Okay, that's okay. Next deck is the Star Seeker Tarot. What are the group number 2 soulmate visuals, first of all, and maybe personality? 8 of Pentacles, hard worker vibes. Let's see what we're going to use next. Children of Letha, Tarot. The Devil. Ooh, look at this. Interesting. Manga Tarot. Page of Swords. Let me think a little here. Sorry, it's just because 2 cards here and I have to think a little. The Prisma Oracle. And 2 more cards. Sweetness and ideation. You know, energy of your person. It might frustrate many people because they ruin their plans. You know, they are so sudden and unexpected sometimes that they just it's their vibe to break rules, maybe in a bad way sometimes, but in a good way also. So they break this structure, allow to new structure, new way of life to be born. I just see it from how their energy works with me. Okay, well, we will work from what we have, right? And more cards, a little more cards. The boring tarot. Strength. Animal Oracle. Oi, wild unknown. Butterfly. Butterfly with, of course, this change, transformation, rebirth, both Uranus and Pluto, change and rebirth we have here. Like, butterfly is like one of their main energies, so we'll put it in the middle. And the last oracle is our Chakra Oracle. I think I used all decks, even if we had 2 cards more than I expected. That's strange. Well, it's good that it worked. Peace with white color that represents 7th chakra and number 33. I don't know why, but I think 43 is important. Okay, I moved everything so it should look like a heart. Does it look like heart? I wish so. Anyway, okay, let's go. So butterfly, obviously, it first of all talks about their personality, but then on the other side, it talks about how beautiful they are. They have this airy energy, more prevalent air energy in their visuals and in their vibe. So again, they could be like this mystical and refined vibe. Like they could have very thin body, like even fragile body that looks like fragile. They can have sophisticated looks, right? So something dreamy even about how they look, and their like their eyes, how they look at you, how they look at other people. It's a really, really deep thing in their eyes. I didn't make it really sophisticated right now, but like you might feel a little uncomfortable when they look at you because they literally like pin you with their eyes. Eyes look, eyes energy even sometimes. They may love snow. Again, they learn how to defend themselves, and they actually love to fight with other people. It's just because they learn how to do it. They learned a lot about many different things to be able to kind of win in any fight. So sometimes they could be really annoying because they would always bring this any other, like, how can I say it? They would bring so many facts, really strange facts and like statistical data that would be sometimes annoying because it was not the point of the talk, kind of. So yeah, with this devil, and it goes also under Pluto with Scorpion energy, I feel that they can look intimidating, and they can act intimidating sometimes. But again, it's like, something that is outside of them, because deep inside they are very compassionate and very lovable. It's just that because they had to learn how to defend themselves, they had to learn how to be harsh sometimes. When you don't really know them well, you might be sometimes scared of them, scared of their power, of their ability to talk straightforwardly, It's just that when you learn about them more and you go deeper, you start to realize that their behavior is not malice. It's just very sincere on a really deep level. So they know how to express their negative feelings, and not every person is able to do it. This is really important. Look, we have Nine of Pentacles here and the Emperor. So this gave me this big manifestor vibes, but they have on the other side slow energy in achieving their goals, which sometimes can really frustrate them because their personality is more like air personality. They love to have everything here and now. However, life doesn't work like this always, and it sometimes takes pretty a long time to achieve something. But what is really cool about them is that still, no matter how frustrated they are, they don't stop moving forward. And this even applies to their visuals again. For example, just imagine why I repeating myself 2 times in a row, absolutely the same words. That's a joke. Okay, so if they are Asian and they have really dark hair, or if they are black, which the same dark hair, but also like curly hair, right? But they just have a dream to have straight hair with, I don't know, light blue and pink, as we see here on the picture, but not so bright colors, but even lighter. And you know what? I had many different colors, and I am half Asian, and I know how difficult it to do something like this with my hair. And you know, they are persistent and resilient. So if they have this idea, they will go for it. It doesn't matter how long it will take to straighten their hair, how much money they will need to spend on like healing their hair, but they will do it. Same thing, for example, with their body. If they suddenly realize that they want to be more flexible, that it's important for them, they just want to do it, they will start doing yoga and they will continue doing it no matter what, no matter how easy it is for them or difficult. And of course, like for example, if they want more muscular body, same thing goes with gym, right? So they continue to searching a way how to achieve their goals, exactly because when they were younger, they had to go through discrimination, and it was much more difficult for them to achieve something than it was for others, just because of like that was their path, and it helped them to learn how to stay resilient. Yeah, it's very beautiful energy. Also, I see here a vibe of after they had their glow up, first of all, their mental glow up, after they start to accept more their quirkiness, right? This style differences. With every year they live, they go deeper and deeper into becoming themselves. And I see that for many other people, they look like an ideal person from their appearance. So they might look like ideal person, which of course it's not true. Nobody is ideal. It's really important to understand. So dear group number 2, it's important for you to remember that even if your soulmate could be amazing for you, please be careful and think. Wait, what do I want to say? Please be, kind of go slow, learn about each other, like, don't rush, because let them show you their shadow part first of all. Let them show you their frustrations and how they cope with them before you will do something. Some of you for whom is this message, you might understand me. They have this like sweetness in their personality. I see that they might really love those pastel colors or bright colors in their clothes. And about the sweetness, that could be even this, as I said, cute kind of vibe going from them. It could be because of how their body look or because of choice of their clothes. With 8 of Pentacles, I see here that they have, as I said, this perseverance, right? Consistency with their actions, and they learn how to build their body in a way that is ideal for them. If they, I repeating myself, if they want it to be muscular, they start doing it. And it doesn't mean that they will be muscular when you meet them, but that means that they already doing it and they continue moving forward towards the body of their dreams, how they see it. With strength and peace, those 2 cards are like the main cards of the personality of your person. They learned the lesson of the card strength, that compassion and love are the most powerful forces in the world. And of course, they learn how to use those forces to bring peace to them, to those whom they love, and to other people from their kind. And it's so important. And again, this dreamy, airy vibe, like white color is really important for them, white and blue colors. So yeah, they are more on a lighter spectrum of colors in their clothes. In their skin, I see here actually even, I think it's olive skin because it looks like green skin. So olive, darker color of skin. Of course, we have light color here. Hair color, we have brown color, and of course it looks like blue, I believe, but it was intended to make black. However, maybe blue also, or greenish color. Yeah, we have like 3 people here with brown color, hair color, and 2 people with black hair color, so it could be there. 3 people with black. And of course, our main color, our main card is like very, very bright hair color, so something like this. And I think that I want to look now at your this personality traits, personality and vibe traits that would be more precise. When we have first card is flow. Did I say, sorry, I really don't remember. I know that I repeated like airy vibes, but also I was looking at this card last time when I was saying airy vibes, and you see here this obviously ocean, I believe here. So it's like waves, because air forces water to make waves, kinda. And blue color cards tell us about their vibe, how other people perceive them when they come into room. So it could be their movements, the way they talk, their speech as an airy person, air sign, or air placements, or just air personality. For example, I don't have air placements at all, but oh my god, yes, talking is my passion. So yeah, their speech could be really flowy and dreamy. The flow of their life, other people can see how their life flow easily without difficulties, kind of. They also have powerful vibe. That's what I said, that in the beginning, maybe when people only meet them, they can be even intimidated a little by their power, and they learned how to use their power, and they earned their powers in the fights. Interesting, we have like 3 cards and all 3 are blue. Sophisticated. Yes, I used this word in this reading already. Sophisticated vibe. Yes. I even had to translate it and translate it. It's so cool. 2 other cards. Sharp. Again, it is about their vibe. It can be about even their jawline. You know what I'm talking about, right? Or again, about their movements, about their sight, how they look, their eyes. And extrovert. Let's see what we else have here. They also have like practical personality. Mysterious vibe. Oh my god, I'm so in love with the fact that cards just repeat my words. Messy, interesting, messy vibe. Okay, so I feel here this this vibe they give to someone whom they already really know, like with the close people, they give this messy vibe because they could be so much in their head, so much in their big and important ideas that their personal life could be a little messy. Impulsive. Yes, your person is strong and creative, very cute and beautiful. Again, they should be creative, right? They should be a creator to create their life, to create new life for other people. And now I want to look at the physical traits. Well, their mouth, the way they speak, as I said, right? Or their lips, or the way how they move their mouth is not only like different, but also beautiful exactly for you. It is like eye-catching. You cannot stop looking at their mouth when they talk, or even when they not talk. They have deep voice. Like I literally read this energy of very good leader here. Their deep voice touches hearts. And do you remember when I said somewhere in the reading, please be careful with your next soulmate? Because even if they are a soulmate, even if they are meant to be with you and like support you and you would support each other, and it's really important to mention that this reading is not only romantic, it could be also platonic. But then on the other side, for example, if it's your platonic soulmate, but you catch a crush on them because they are so wow, you might go through some like difficulties before you will realize that this is platonic stuff. So be careful. You will find them, you will love them, and that's it. Like learn more about them before you will step into deeper relationships. They have beautiful long fingers of piano player. Voice again, look how important their voice would be. Short hair, like their voice is just something. Style, obviously very distinguishable style. Hands again, look, that's so interesting. Wow, both hands and fingers. So it's not only about beauty of those attributes, but it's also about how they use them. It's something really prominent about them. Their hands and their fingers, their voice, and how they use their voice, their mouth. Like that, gives me these enchanting vibes. So when they talk and when they sure what they're talking about, they literally like enchant you. They are person, like they have this witchy vibes about them. They definitely know a lot or learning a lot about. I just heard that before, earlier in their life, they learned how to manipulate others. They had this inside them. Now they understand that it is not the best thing to manipulate others, but still they are, deep. They are into psychology also. Know about people a lot. Shorter means that they can be shorter than you or shorter than average person from their group. Race, gender, age. Yeah. And they have full lips. They also could be, again, a person who use their voice on a stage, like an artist or a speaker or a YouTuber, for example, because definitely I use my voice a lot. Yes, so dyed hair. They love to dye their hair, they love to change colors. Maybe when you will meet them, they will have natural color, but still they would have a huge history of different colors of their hair. They love using jewelry in their style, heart-shaped, oh my god, wait, and unique trait, So, heart-shaped, of course, it could talk about their lips, for example, about their smile. I thought about heart-shaped eyes, when they're in love. So maybe when they are interested in something, it's so it has a huge impact on how they look. They just cannot hide when they are in love with something or someone. And also unique trait, of course, like they has this huge Aquarius vibe, right, about them. So they can have very, very unique trait, and it could be absolutely everything. Even it could be a scar. They might not have, for example, ear. Why? I have no idea. Maybe I thought about like Van Gogh. Yeah, I thought about them. Anyway, they might have very interesting tattoo. Oh my god, I'm watching right now this drama about, do you want to see butterflies? This is such stupid drama, but then on the other side we see what does it mean toxic relationships. Sorry. There is just one character has this butterfly tattoo that was really important. So this unique trait about them is unique for them, and like every person who knows them knows about this trait, and kind of, you know, even for example, before you will meet in person, before you'll start communicate to each other, you can talk about them in your group friend group, like this guy with like ponytail, or this girl with red lips, like she always wear red lipstick. I don't know, something like this, even before you will know them, kinda. Colorful, of course. It's like they have these eyes, as I said, how they look at you can be intimidating. Our cheeks, we have cheeks again. Their cheeks are cute and beautiful, and you really love it about them. They are handsome, interesting. Mm-hmm. Why interesting? Because both cheeks and handsome was in my other group, and chubby also. And androgen, I really love androgen exactly in this group, because your person is this type of person who will have in them both sides, you know, feminine and masculine in their body. They could have like androgen body type, or they could have this androgen style where you can't really say like, is it more masculine and feminine? Or on the other side, they could change, you know, every time different. Today feminine, tomorrow masculine. Legs are important in their visuals, so they may have really long legs, or muscular legs, for example, but something like about when you look at them, you see their amazing legs. And we have black color, which can talk about their skin, their color of clothes choice, but I more think that they usually prefer colorful colorful clothes. Nose. I, you know, for many of you, for the most part of you, I see that they have piercing in their nose. And the last one, let's do the last one. I already did for you so much more than in the first group. I don't know, I just feel like, because you know, your person is art. Literally art. We have it here. Look at this. Look at this. I was thinking about Lino from Stray Kids when I was doing this card, and they basically say that he looks like an art, and like your person definitely looks like an art. So that was all very inspiring messages for you, my dear group number 2. I hope that you will write down in the comment section what you think about your next soulmate, because oh my god, they are cute, they are strong, and they are beautiful. Yeah, I also want to ask you to support my channel by commenting, because it really, really would help to YouTube to understand that my channel is interesting for others. And of course, subscription and notification bell. I really, really be happy if you'll do it, because oh my god, my channel is so small right now, but I so much want to continue doing my readings. Yeah. So let's communicate in comment sections together, and I see you next readings. Bye. Welcome, my dear group number 3. What we have here, Hierophant and this opalite moon. Your person is a big person. They are big in eyes of others. They are an important person in many, many different lives. They could be a teacher, a mentor, a psychologist, or just the one who knows everything. They also could be a doctor. I see this vibe. You know, the person whom people who them know, they call and they ask for suggestions. They could be also a lawyer, I feel it. So the one who possesses knowledge. They also, of course, could be very spiritual or religious. But then on the other side, I see here that it doesn't mean that they are very conservative. Their deep knowledge about something in their life, their mastery of something, allowed them to be more open to diversity. I feel that their eyes would be enchanting for you and important. Like you will love to look in their eyes, and we have their really, really light color, like super light blue, closer to you and white. And yeah, this would be our main card significator of your soulmate. And let's look into their personality traits. I decided to make this reading more open. So if I read some visual traits from any cards, I will talk about them. If I read any personality traits, I will talk about them. First, we will use Oracle, then we will use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other decks to talk about their visuals, and in the end we will use my handmade little deck for more concrete traits, for personality and for visuals, of course, because our main purpose of this reading is their appearance. And we have Leo with sunshine. Yes, just look at it. I'm so happy because I'm Leo, I think. Okay, another card is Saturn with structure. Interesting. Neptune with vision. Sagittarius with expand. So many fire energy here. And Aquarius with collaborate. Okay, so your person could be Aquarius, Leo, or Sagittarius in their big 3, as well as Capricorn and Pisces. So your person is very creative. Like creativity and arts is a huge part of their life. They possess leadership traits, and they are more on an optimistic side. Interesting that in this reading, in first reading, we also had Saturn and structure, but in this reading, I read it more like their visual traits, not like personality traits. So I feel that your person is more on collected side. They love, like classic vibes. They, because of their profession, big part of their day, they wear something professional. It depends on their profession, but suits is a big thing here. They have big they have broad worldviews. They love to travel, and they love to experience different cultures, to learn about diversity. As I said, right, they love to learn about the world and how other people live. Exactly because they are so deep into their thing and into their way of living. Learning about others, other cultures, other people, other way of living, help them to stay curious about this life, help them to experience those cultures, and fulfill their needs in changes. This is interesting that we have here collaborate, shine, and expand, and this Hierophant energy of mentor, right? I see that they are this type of leader who loves when their people work by themselves. So they don't really, they can and they know how to take a lead role, but also they prefer to ask right questions and just put people on their perfect places so that the structure would work by itself. They are a very valuable person in their friend group. They definitely give me this more adult vibe, more developed vibe. They have very bright mind, and as I said, many different knowledges that they collected from all over the world. I feel it more on, like, as I said, adult vibe and also adult like age. They could be older than you, but it won't be a big problem. Maybe they would be your mentor, actually, even. It won't be a big problem because your personalities would really click together, and it doesn't matter what age difference you will have, you will just enjoy your communication absolutely every time. Also, suddenly I feel the Asian energy here. Why? Because they really value structure and also traditions. And first I thought and feel like exactly Japanese energy. No, they could be this person. Why is this so? Because they could be this person who like follow the path of their family, and it's something really traditional, and they learn it from their father and father from their grandfather or grandmother. Like, it depends, of course. Something like this. Of course, it could not be on the Asian energy, but, like, I'm talking what I'm feeling here. And but then on the other side, with this Aquarius energy, still they learn how to serve others. They know all the rules and they know how to follow them, but their personal and unique light in their heart, their shine, it shines through all these structural appearances, and you literally feel near them, like under warm and cozy sun rays. Not like extremely harsh and difficult to bear sun rays, but like cozy and warm sun rays of sunrise, or like sunfall. Let's put it like this. I know that it is not the right word. Anyway, let's use your tarot cards to look deeper into their visuals. I don't know why exactly here I just drawn to those colors behind Neptune. And it's a rainbow color, so your person could have rainbow personality or rainbow visuals. They could love colors. And we have Queen of Wands for you, our first card. Yeah, that was a Children of Letha deck. The Corrupted Tarot, Wheel of Fortune. The Star Seeker Tarot, Strength. Let's put it here. the manga tarot. Knight of Swords and Justice. I just felt like 2 cards. That was important. The Prism Oracle. Determination. The Animal Oracle, Wild Unknown Animal Oracle. Moth. The Boring Tarot deck. Oh. Wait. High Priestess. And the Chakra Oracle. I just wanted to say that, oh my God, your person is so collected. They demonstrate me really good energy, and all cards pops out only 1 per deck. But no, here we have 2. Because there should be only 1 per deck. Anyway, give me a sec. So your last 2 cards were Acceptance with number 23 and Balance with number 24, and both of them connected to heart chakra. Wow, it's so cute and beautiful. And first of all, let's pay some attention towards the beautiful structure of this reading. Yes, I know. I tell it in every part, but it should look like heart. Does it look like heart? Please write me in the comments, do you see heart here or not? I was really happy when I saw the result. Okay, let's see what are their visuals here. So first of all, I definitely see 3 cards with darker color of skin. And also 3 cards of lighter color. So yeah, sorry, it's balanced here. But then on the other side, we have So interesting that your vibe is more fire vibe. And why it is interesting, because first group was earth, second group was air, and your is fire. And it would be really cool if the 4th group would be like water. I'll be like in Ave from the energies that Spirit decided me to show it, because it's beautiful, you know, it's just beautiful. So your main vibe is fire vibe. And what does it mean? Of course, your person could have darker color of skin or hair, but then on the other side, they also can have red color of their hair. They love sun. They are not afraid of sun, and they easily get tanned, even if they, for example, like olive skin, for example, at winter can be really, really light, but then with the first rays of sunshine in the spring, because I also have olive skin, we become really tanned, so they can shift between 2 colors of skin during the year. I also feel a vibe of longer hair here. If they have Leo energy, they could have really beautiful hair that they are proud of. Oh, I also just forgot to say that here we also have Leo energy, obviously, with string card. As I said, this Saturn with structure and this justice just like reinforces my idea that they have more structured look of them, and again this like lawyer energies also come out here, even with the High Priestess, because like High Priestess is the person who basically serves the religion structure to communicate with the God, main religious worker in the church. So they have this inside about them, collected and neat look that demonstrates their place in society. With this Wheel of Fortune, I feel this big vibe that depend on the season. They have different looks in them. It could be connected to, as I said, their skin color, for example, or it could be like huge difference. For example, if they are afraid of winter, of cold, because they're so fiery, it doesn't really work well, but still I just continue talking what I feel, right? So they could be, they could not wear any clothes at all during summer, and then during winter they would be really, 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 really packed with layers and layers of clothes. But then on the other side, why I said it doesn't really fit with fiery energy, because if a person has fiery energy, there's a huge energy of generator if you're into human design. So it could be that they always feel hot, so they don't really love to wear a lot of clothes. They have really tender hands. However, they do not allow themselves to touch others a lot. So it's not like their love language, you know, like touches. However, if you will become really, really close to each other, and because it's your soulmate, definitely with time it would be possible. There would be times when they will touch you and you will feel this like lovable and careful energy from them. Interesting that we have both determination and mauve, because determination has such a strong energy. It's a person who learned how to go up to the mountains to achieve their goal, and they did it so many times already before. But then here we have this mauve energy. It's more like anxious type energy, something that is not really stable. Suddenly, yeah, I was really meditating on this mauve card, and I started to read it energy. So here in this reading, this mauve card means that how they look is not for everyone. So their appearance has this uniqueness in them that is not, it's not standard beauty, you know. So their visuals, or the way how they or their clothes, it's not something that absolutely every person would consider beautiful or attractive. That's important. So their looks are a little more like, they are charismatic, you know. Their visuals work when they talk, when they act, and they give their appearance much deeper energy rather than just their face or the shape of their body. So I see that their appearance is more about how they behave rather than how they actually look, because maybe as I said, for many of those energies, they literally wear their doctor's or lawyer's suit most of the time during the day. So you can't really tell anything about them, only about their profession. Their character collected in their mimic and in their movements of their body, which is of course obvious for everyone, I understand, but like, I'm reading what I'm reading, right? I also feel this energy that their body is strong. It could be that their, again, hands are strong, for example, right? For example, if they are create sculptures, their fingers, their hands could be really strong. So the strength of their body is connected to something that they do. For example, surgeons should also sometimes be strong. I just feel it. I don't know why. Sorry, that's how it is. What is cool is this middle section with Knight of Swords, balance, High Priestess, acceptance, and justice. I read it more as their personality trait. And again, their beauty and their handsomeness is in their character, in their charisma, and in their behavior. They are a person of high standards. and it is more on adequate and real side, not like their high standards do not allow them to be compassionate toward everyone, but their high standards of life. They do not allow themselves to be, they definitely don't have addictions, you know? They were able to overcome dependencies, and they understand that to help others, they have huge heart. They have the hugest heart maybe I ever saw in my life. Like, I just read this strongest energy of heart chakra that they possess, and they come to this life to serve other people from love. And this understanding and connection to their intuition and to their soul allowed them to learn how to be very disciplined. So their discipline, again, it's more on a positive side. It's not an imitating discipline where a person is really harsh and strict and they are malice to others because of their discipline. No, it's like real adequate discipline from love and from understanding and from acceptance and from deeper knowing about their own weak sides and about their strong sides, and ability to balance between those and to, again, accept first of all themselves. Your next soulmate has a huge experience of acceptance of others due to their work, due to their interests in their life. That they learned how diverse this world is, and they learned how to love this diversity. And it doesn't mean that they should be really old. It means that their soul is old, and they learned a lot during their earlier years in life. And now I want to use this decks of concrete personal traits. Let's take those two. And we have honest, of course, this is so important for them to be honest. And bookworm, this is cute. Old soul, yes. Oh gosh, how much I love those synchronicities. And romantic, that's interesting. That's something that I didn't mention here. They always were tended to be honest during their life, but with the experience of this life, they really, really learned that honesty is something that's most important and precious, and they really hate playing games. Flow. So blue color is about their vibes, so how other people perceive them, and their structure in their life, their rules that they follow allow them to live with the flow, meaning that they know how to have this balance between needs and rests. They are more on introvert side, which also, yeah, do you remember this like energy, Asian energy that I read? And of course they are diligent. It's 100%. It's something that is like the hugest part of their personality. On the other side, they have this impulsive part. Interesting. So I believe that this impulsiveness is connected to their fire energy. Of course, fire is I want and I go to take it. So maybe earlier in their life, they were really, really impulsive, and the teacher who teach them their duty, their work, they were not really happy with their impulsiveness. But now they use these energies when they rest. Like, I really want this book, I really want this, I don't know, car, and I'm going to buy this. Suddenly. Authentic, of course, it is connected to honesty. So it's like, it's not they are like this not just because they were born in this culture, but because it suits them well. This personality, this introvert, bookworm, also diligent personality is just who they are. They really fitted the environment that they were born in, this more traditional environment. Resilient, definitely. They went through many different things to become who they are. Loyal, which works very beautiful with overall their personality. Frank, sometimes their honesty can hurt. Sometimes this is so interesting. This is so much doesn't fit what we read overall about your person. Messy. So this messy vibe. Okay, let me think about it. Yeah. Sometimes they have these waves of different personality situation. It's like moon cycles. When it's the full moon, they become really different person for 1 or 2 days, something like this. Interesting, arrogant. So I should make it in blue color. I realized my mistake after it, because it's like I meant it as other people can perceive them as arrogant. Or just because I already did this mistake, right? And we need to trust our cards. They can have some form of arrogance in them, and that something that they should work on. For example, even if they are compassionate and really love people and help other people, they still has some complex of superiority inside them. It's something that they will continue working on. But this part is something that, we are not perfect, right? Your person is not perfect. They are alive. And maybe because it's in your reading here, you will be able to see those aspects where they demonstrate their arrogancy. And you will be able to show them that, like, my soulmate, my dear soulmate, look at this, you're so kind and to so many people, but here you demonstrate that you are like you're judging someone or something like this. Are you sure that it's the right thing? Does it like resonate with your soul what you're doing right now? And they might be like, oh my gosh, you're right, I never thought that I'm actually judging those people. You see, something like this. This would be really important. Let's take another one. And sharp. They definitely can be sharp, and they might not see it in them sometimes. Sharp vibe. And let's look in their physical traits. Interesting, unique trait. Okay, that happened in our previous group. So basically what does it mean is that they have this unique trait, and every person in a group knows them by this unique trait, or not only in a group. For example, if you work together in a hospital, let's say, and even before you learn what is their name, you and your friends would like talk about them, like this doctor with like, extremely light color of eyes, like their eyes are literally white or something like this. Or again, this like nurse with tattoo on her hand, cat tattoo or something like this. And very unique, it should be unique tattoo. Legs, their legs are important part of their visuals, because they are beautiful and distinguishable for you exactly. And of course, if they are a doctor, they should have strong legs, all day on their legs, like working all night. They have dark hair. Or maybe, you know what, they could be martial art master also. I read this energy. they have very concrete style. And it's more on a conservative part, like side. Their hands are really important. I already said that they have these tender hands. Their hands bring health to other people in their life, and their hands are beautiful and tender. And their voice is also really important, and it is unique and healing voice. Handsome girls, like third group and third time handsome. I don't know why I'm so happy. I'm happy for you. Yeah, because but even if it's your mentor or platonic relationships, me as a Taurus who is obsessed with beauty in this life, they could be shorter than you or shorter than person from their group, such as gender, race, or age, or everything together. They have plump lips. Piercing. Maybe their unique trait is this unique piercing. And on the other hand, we have taller. So we have pretty diverse group here. Taller or shorter, definitely. Nature. Yeah, why it is in our... I remember. It is in our appearance because they might love to have their clothes in more natural colors or materials. So their legs overall, hips and thighs are prominent and beautiful. Dandy, that works so much with their style. Fragrance, they smell really good, and they actually pay a lot of attention to this factor, and they spend money on a good fragrance. They have average build body. Like average build body, okay, let's put it like this. And maybe a few more, please, period. But then on the other side, athletic. This is so interesting. Really, this is a really diverse group. Maybe many of you decide to choose exactly this group. Waist, oh my god. let's leave it like this. Waist. I'm obsessed with beautiful waists. Posture. They know how to present themselves. And colorful clothes more. And also somehow I feel energy of their personal space. They love colors in their life. Wow, such a different vibes. Interesting that we have, like fire person. Oh my god. So yeah, with this impulsive message, of course. So they have outside they're so collected, strict. They do not show a lot, but inside they are a volcano. And when you get to use this person, you realize like those two different parts of them and how beautiful they work together. And they really like they fascinate with how they are able to contain all of this powerful fire energy inside them, and how they're able to put this energy into work. So this energy would serve them, not destroy them. If this reading resonated in you, my dear group number 3, please leave me a comment and tell me what exactly you liked about this reading. I personally love to read absolutely every comment from you, and I love to answer to those comments. So please use this chance. While my channel is still small, I'll be happy to answer all of your comments. And of course, I really want to ask you for help because only you as viewer can help my channel to grow. Every your view, every comment, every like, subscription, and even pushing notification bell will help promote my channel. So if you spend good time together with me today, please just give me this little help back. And I'll be glad to see you next readings. Bye! Welcome group number 4. Your choice is King of Swords and this Howlite Moon. And I'm really excited to see what we will have for you today because all 3 Treevers group were really different. And yeah, I'm excited to see what vibe your soulmate which will show us today. So of course, first of all, the card, the significator of this person is King of Swords. And this means that this person achieved some really high placements in their life, and they were able to do it with their mind. So this person definitely know cost of their time. They know how to distribute their resources, and they definitely had a chance to be a leader in this life, or they continue being a leader. I actually see like big CEO vibes here, person who can control many different departments and people with different motivations and goals. But like your soulmate learned how to collect everything together and like achieve bigger goals for their company, for example, or for their company group of friends. Like this is someone who has tons of like encyclopedia knowledges, and they definitely are love to discuss deep philosophical questions when it's the right time to do it. Sometimes they might look pretty distant and cold, but that's only because they express their love differently. I see here that when you will start to communicate, you will need to learn how to express your positive attitude towards each other so that both parties will understand each other. Like, for example, your love language is like words of affirmation, and their love language is acts of service. And obviously, like when you compliment them, that doesn't give anything for them. Like they don't really feel better after it, and they don't compliment you because they don't feel that words of affirmation are so important. Well, for you it is really important, but then on the other side they kind of help you to, I don't know, fix this something in your house, and for them it's like the bigger demonstration of their love, while you waiting compliments from them, something like this. And again, this soulmate reading is about all soulmates, platonic, romantic, different kinds of soulmates. I just totally understand and know that even if it's my friend, for me, definitely it's super important that they would give me compliments, that they would positively support me with their words. Because when my friend do not express in their words that they see how good I look today, or how beautiful my artwork is, for me it's like huge rejection. I experience it in a really bad way. So definitely there would be the difference between those expressions of positive attitude. And now I want to look into the Starcodes Oracle. First, we are going to look at their personality. However, I decided to leave this reading pretty open for my interpretation and intuition. And if I'll see any information about their appearance, I always forget this word. I don't know why I hate it so much. Anyway, appearance, I will just give you this information. But for more information about our appearance, even later in the reading, we are going to use these two decks. This is about actually personality. This is about appearance. Yeah, so let's see what we have in your Star Oracle. Oh, also, you know what? I really wanted to tell you, please don't be shy and leave requests in comment section, because suddenly I realized this video was requested. And because of this, I'm doing it much easier. Like, it's super easy for me to do this reading than without request, because I'm a projector. And if you know about projectors, we need invitation into help. So basically your request and comment section, for me energetically, it's like invitation. You invite me to help you, and it's really cool. I love this absolutely different energy, because I remember, sorry, but like it's so important. I remember that every time when I do personal reading, and also I do personal readings, as I said in the beginning of the video, so please check out Etsy shop if you like. When I do personal readings, it's much easier, always, because I see person and they have a request for me. But when I do videos, it's super different, because there were no requests before it. Anyway, I think you understand me. And first card for you is Taurus with Cultivate, Moon with Perception, Uranus with Change, Sagittarius with Expand, and the last card, Scorpio Investigate. Definitely, like this Investigate with this King of Swords, actually I feel this connective energy. Even this King of Swords, look at him. He's like, he looks like a Scorpio person, no? Don't you think so? Yeah, so basically they could be someone who investigate stuff for their work, but also, of course, it talks about their, as I said, broad interests and deeper interests in life and in deeper meanings of things. Also, here we have this moon perception. First I will tell you about astrological signs that we have here, other than Scorpio, Taurus, and Sagittarius. We have Cancer and Aquarius. And it sounded like a poem, line from a poem. So your person knows how to use their voice and their words. They use their words to rule people, to maybe even manipulate people, to change people's lives. So they actually could write poems as their hobby, or maybe even as their profession. I love that we have water, earth, and fire main zodiac signs here, and of course air and water again. So it looks like your person has very balanced personality. They have a little more predisposition towards water and intuition, but overall they have all those qualities. And right in the center we have Taurus. So of course Taurus tell us about understanding of importance of grounding and abundance, and ability to appreciate material world. Yeah, this stupid song from TikTok, Material Girl. It's so interesting. Those two energies are so opposite together. Or Scorpio with mystic energy, with like more on the negative side, maybe person who likes thinking about deeper and darker things, and Sagittarius with the word expand, with their fire energy, desire to travel, desire to see more, to experience different cultures. Yeah, as I said, these differences, and of course Taurus who want to sit still and eat good food at their home. those energies so opposite, but they so good balance each other. Of course, with Uranus and change, I see that mostly talks about the fact that they, first of all, really change their appearance during their life. They could show you pictures how they look like 2 years ago, and you will laugh because you like will not be able to understand how they could look like this earlier. But also, they are a reason for change in many people's lives. Also about their appearance with Taurus, as I said, we even see here like those fruits and like what is this, peaches and mushrooms, and what is this, grape. This is grape. Yeah, so I believe that this person with their appearance would look like a fruit. They would be really sweet in some ways. Maybe they would have like red, easy, how can I say it? It's possible for them to easily get red cheeks, or they would suddenly, even if they have this personality as a King of Swords, right? Mostly. Still, suddenly they could love like huge pink skirts, for example, or they would love to have their hair long, when actually we see here, right, it is a male figure but he has long hair. So I definitely see that their appearance would contain in itself something feminine, something that would be maybe not really go exactly perfect with their personality, but it's cool because again this would balance this relation, and this would show that this person has much more inside them rather than only those things that they demonstrate on their work, for example. They definitely would have very artistic hobbies or even occupation. And I feel that they love gold. I don't know why, it's just this feeling, you know, that's how we do those tarot readings. Okay, and now I want to look into tarot cards. We have many different beautiful decks today, and I will use each deck, take only one card from each deck for the appearance of your soulmate group number 4. And then we have Ace of Swords. They are sword energy. Wait. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Yes. Okay, so first 3 groups were like this. First group was earth energy. Second group was, if I'm not wrong, second group was air. I thought that last group would be water, more water. But I said that maybe your personality of your person has more water in it, like more water placements, because we see Scorpio and Moon here. The Hangman. Anyway, I started to be so happy because I thought that we will have all 4 elements. Anyway. Yes, so this was the Children of Lita deck. This is the Star Seeker deck with Justice. Justice. Yeah, I literally feel this. They definitely could work in criminalistic, or like they could be a lawyer. Prism Oracle. Or you know what, to be honest, they also can be a psychologist, person who help others go deep and dig deep to investigate their reasons for their behavior. Energy with this should be like orange color, at least it's written in its book for this oracle. An orange color is about sacral chakra, and death with black color. This is the Wild Unknown Animal Oracle deck. with Vulture. And the manga tarot with 4 of Cups. Yes, we have more. Boring tarot. Okay, 2 cards from Boring Tarot. 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords. Swords, swords, so much sword energy. Yeah, they're more air. Mind is really important for them. Mind, words, thoughts, communication, straightforward communication, honesty. And 2 more cards with white color and 7th chakra, cosmic consciousness and oneness. All right, here we go. Everything looks beautiful and it should look like heart. I hope you see this attempt to create a heart. Anyway, so I see here important message that your person definitely work with the dark side of the world. As I said, criminalistic, lawyer profession, psychological profession. I understand that I'm repeating myself, but just those like 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, death, Vulture also. Vulture like is the creature who cleans after situation, right? So, and justice, of course. Investigate with Scorpio. They go and work with some energies that are really difficult to stand, but they are professionally educated, so they know how to handle it. However, of course, still for them it could be like for every person it could be a little difficult, no matter even if you're professional. So maybe you as their soulmate would be the one who will help them to like clean their own energy after this difficult work day. With this 4 of Cups, I also see that it's not the rare thing for them to feel kind of exhausted and tired from what's happened, for example, in their workplace. It could be that they definitely need to change their perspective on how they work. They might took too much on themselves. So about their appearance, this word, appearance. I see a lot of blue color here, so it could be that they might like blue color, obviously, or wear jeans, or has a cold color palette of their body. Their skin is cold tone, their eyes are blue and bright, for example. Something that make them look cool in all ways. This person do not really, they are not obsessed with their looks. For them, their visual look is something that should be comfortable and representative. However, with Taurus, that's still being right in the middle, I feel this energy that they could have clothes that were created like for them, not something that they bought from the store. So it could be like pretty expensive and luxurious clothes, but they still look very basic, maybe, if I can say like this. It's not the right comparison. However, if we will remember Steve Jobs, he has the same clothes always, but like that could be pretty expensive clothes. Definitely long hair. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards with long hair, and only 1 character has short hair here. Actually, if they have cool tone of their like color palette of their body, actually this picture is really beautifully represents what I'm thinking about. They can be Asian with extremely white skin color and like black hair. Yes, again, I'm looking right now at this Ace of Swords, and we see here that sword basically crushes the crown. So I see that they do not like to show They are not flamboyant, obviously. No, no, no. But they prefer quality, first of all, of course, over quantity, but also over visual representation, something like this. So the colors that they would like to wear would be more on the natural side, like tan colors, nude colors, black color also. They could be the person who wear all black. Because of all of this, like sword energy and also Scorpio energy, I don't know why, but I feel that they could be more on a thinner body type. And of course, we cannot ignore those two cards, last two cards with cosmic consciousness and oneness that are connected to the seventh chakra, both two cards, both those cards. And this talks about the fact, as I said, this person do not really overthink about how they look like, but they have deep and very important understanding of their mission on this earth. So kind of they think about more important things just for them. Every person has their own list of importance, right? So also in other people, they look not on their looks, first of all, but on the way how a person talks, because for them, ability to express feelings, desires, emotions, like all of these ideas straightforwardly is something that is very sexy. Like they, first of all, would listen for the voice and for the temp of speech. They would consciously or unconsciously mention all those things. Yeah, because they by themselves can use their voice really, really well, but they also like really love to listen to other people who can also express some interesting thoughts or who can be honest and sincere. Maybe for some of them, for some people from this energy, collective energy, I see that they might be, again, a little bit too cold from outside, and their resting face could be really beach face, like it could be really difficult to handle. However, of course, such a deep person, such person with understanding of importance and like things that should help other people's. My English today is just a joke. I don't know why. I'm filming your group separately from other three groups, and I cannot stop, like literally laughing on myself inside. But like right now, I'm already doing it outside. I wish that you also laughing at me from a good place, not from an like malice place. What I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm definitely right now do not demonstrate their ability to speak freely. Maybe it would be difficult for you to talk with them first because they would be a little intimidating. And you won't be really sure if you on the same level with them. But obviously, if they are your soulmate, they would see in you much more than you can imagine. So later, during your time together, you will be able to slowly but surely open yourself and stop being shy, and this embarrassment would not mess up with your speech near them. Yes. And now I want to look into those like handmade cards that I did for more concrete traits. First of all, of course, we will look at personality and vibe traits. Vibe traits are in blue color, and they basically mean how other people perceive this person. And purple color is for their personality traits. And first we have reserved, which is obvious. They know how to stay mystical in a way that they don't really speak out loud about their emotions. They speak freely about them when they when it's the right situation. They are frank. I even don't know how to comment it. Modest, which is again obvious for other people. They see it in them. Did I say arrogant? I wanted to say arrogant. They might be a little arrogant. I said that they could be like a little intimidating and think, yeah. Again, arrogancy, it could be something from their shadow side, of course. And maybe you could help them to overcome this. Sophisticated. This is so interesting. Absolutely all those cards, literally perfect, goes with the energy of your soulmate. We have creative also. Did I say that they should have creative? Yes, I said that they should have creative hobbies. Interesting. They can have dyed hair. Very interesting, just because I thought that they would be more closer to kind of this natural side. But yeah, dyed hair. But again, for your person concretely, I don't see like red or green hair. It would be something more natural. Look how interesting it is, like clingy. They like, this is so cool. I love it because they could be all reserved and modest and like the sophisticated outside, but then when they're at home with you or other people whom they love, they literally just like a little kid sometimes. And for you, it would be so cool because after they will show you this side, you will realize that, of course, definitely you're not only on the same level together, but you are from one soul family, which is obvious. Like they will show you their inner child easily. Diligent, which is of course really work with their occupation. I know that they have to be diligent. Different vibe. So yeah, it's like not so many people around you, around them, or in your life overall would give such a strong vibe of ability to collect themselves, ability to be called for purpose, like to control their emotions. Chatty, and they love to talk. I already said it. Talking is not only their profession, but also their lifestyle. Grumpy. Okay, they're more on like this Scorpio side. And resilient, which is of course absolutely important for them, especially in their profession. They went through many different things, and they were able to withstand them and also become stronger. And now we will look at their physical traits, which are important or beautiful, definitely something that would catch your eye. They have light eyes. Okay, so yeah, it still can be about this cold color palette. They are average build, as I said, not really muscular or not really like big person, closer to average build. Their hands are important and beautiful for you. Their cheekbones are sharp. We have the word sharp. It would be fun if it will be here. They are taller than you or taller than their age, race, or gender. They have very beautiful eyes. Interesting hands and fingers. Maybe. They would work with their hands or fingers. They could have like a hobby that requires to have good fine motorics. I think it's called like this. So, or maybe their hands and fingers would be extremely important for you concretely because of how they touch you or how they hug you. With their legs. Okay, I had to do this joke, hugging with legs. But yeah, their legs are interesting. I think we had legs like in 3 different groups. Y'all have king on beautiful legs? Me too. We are from the same group. They also have unique trait. It could be a scar. It could be that they, for example, have one eye with green color and one eye with blue color, or it could be a very unique tattoo. So some trait that make them stand out. And as I said in previous two groups, because they also had a unique trait, it's something like, for example, if this person is a lawyer and you saw them on court, but you didn't even know what their name was, and then you talk with your colleagues, for example, and you call them by this trait, for example, like, yeah, did you see this lawyer with blue hair? Suddenly blue hair, why not? Suddenly it could be. We saw blue color here, a lot blue color. Yeah, or yeah, did you know this doctor with this, how it called? Like beautiful mole on their face, you know, like under the eye, for example, or near the mouth, something like this. But then on the other side, we have athletic, which is also really interesting. And it still could really work with the average build. They could have curls. I don't know why I'm so happy with curls. It's just suddenly I felt good. They have amazing style. Like when you'll see them, you'll be like, damn. And shorter. Interesting. I think we said taller. Yes, we had taller and shorter. So I was thinking about this thing in one of the previous group. We also had it, and I said that it could be really diverse group, like some taller, some shorter. But then on the other side, now I realize that it could be like, for example, they are shorter than you, but they are taller than average person in their race, gender, and age. Or opposite side, that could be taller than you, but still they are shorter than average race, gender, and age of them. Of the people like them. Oh my god. Voice. Obviously, their voice is extremely enchanting and beautiful, and feminine and masculine look. I mean, it's so cool. Do you remember I told you about balance? Balance, baby. That's what I was talking about. They are not afraid to show their feminine side. They are not afraid to show their masculine side. They have this beautiful balance in their posture, in the way how they move their body, in the way how they talk. Their speech could be really harsh, but then on the other side they could flow. They could go with the flow, even with their voice, with their movements. Yes. Handsome. Handsome was in all four group, I think. Intonation. They know how to use their intonation to manipulate people in a good and in a bad way, maybe also. So be careful, group number 4. Of course, obviously, they would have extremely beautiful posture. It's a person who knows how to show themselves. Piercing, suddenly, ba-bam, it could be connected to their unique trait. Maybe they have hidden piercing, who knows? Dark hair. Yes, we talk about it, about the dark hair. What's happening with our legs and tights? Like, I mean, I think also in 3 out of 4 groups we had this. Girls and boys and all other folk, do you love legs? Tell me in the comment section. Dandy. True. Definitely. And light hair, interesting. Light and dark hair. Yeah, I see, because like you can have this called palette with both white hair, for example, and absolutely dark hair, black hair. So their nose could be exactly your type of nose. You could be even envy for their nose, and they might have piercing in their nose, which would be really, really strange because of all other parts of their personality and appearance. And colorful. Okay, so it could be that they can, interesting, right? Because it could be that they can love colorful clothes. However, I still feel more on the black or grayish or again like nude side. So they could have colorful life. For example, they prefer to wear only black, but then when you come to their home, you see that everything has like those beautiful bright colors, pastel colors, something like this. Definitely color is important for them, even if they might not really love to demonstrate it on themselves. Let's take maybe one or two more. No, it's too much. It's too much. And still we got these earrings. And curves. I don't know. Can you see it or not? I'm not really sure, but I think this my reaction on like and mole. I told you. Yeah, so this reaction on appearance, this strong reaction from me on appearance was, I think, only in this group. I mean, sometimes I would also react, but like on absolutely everything here. Yeah, so I feel that it would be like your energy. You'll be like, you kidding me? Like, really? You're also this and you're also this? Like, oh my God, how it's possible? And it's super important for me to remind you that nobody is perfect. Nobody, even your perfect soulmate, is not perfect. And because of their voice and how they talk, I know how they can fuck with your brain for a purpose or unconsciously, so subconsciously. So stay collected, please. We had the same message in one of the previous group, but they like stay collected and move slowly in your relationships. Be careful and look at not only on their good parts, but also on something like on their shadow self, right? Like try to express your both positive and negative feelings and emotions towards them if some of their actions could hurt you. For example, maybe they're like sometimes they are arrogant and they don't even see it in themselves, and this could hurt you. So try to talk about it straightforwardly, and they would really appreciate it and love it, because for them straightforward expressions of emotions is something extremely precious. So tell me please, how was it for you, group number 4? I definitely want to hear you about this in comment section. And of course, as I said, leave me any request you like to see in the future on my channel. And yeah, any likes, subscription with notification bell, and comments under any videos really boost my videos, and YouTube understand that my content is important and interesting, and it will show it to many more people around the internet. So please help me with this little thing if it's not difficult for you, and be really glad to see you in the next videos. Bye!